There have been police leaks over the more than 12 months of this investigation, and they did indicate that the police were taking these two cases particularly seriously. They are the first two off the rank. There are two more to be investigated. These two first ones involve the now infamous cigars and champagne that the police detailed tonight. Actually is some €250,000 worth of gifts, the Prime Minister calls them, a bribe the police call them. There's a second case which involves a newspaper editor and the promise, a deal to be done between the two of them, a benefit to the newspaper editor in exchange for good coverage for Netanyahu. The reason we know about that case is that there are tapes of those conversations. Netanyahu's aide, in fact, taped those conversations and kept those tapes. So even though the deal didn't go through, it's really in a case of attempted bribery. The conversations are there and they have convinced the police that it was a serious deal even though it failed to go through. So both those cases now a recommendation by the police. Only a recommendation, I have to say. The Attorney General still has to make the decision, and it's his decision to make.
Now, Iris, Netanyahu was, of course, very quick here in taking to the airwaves to express his innocence to people nationwide. What can we read between the lines of his TV address?
He said what he has been saying for some months now, but it was a strong speech, a battle cry, if you like. The part that you played earlier is part of what he has been saying. It's a witch hunt by the police, an attempt to topple him, an attempt by the media also to topple him and his opposition who can't defeat him at the ballot box. But he went on to say something that was larger, broader, if you like. He said that what has always motivated him has been the good of Israel. From his days as a soldier, through his days at the United Nations, then as Treasurer and now as Prime Minister. If he wanted to make money, he would be elsewhere, he said. He then went on to say that since the good of Israel is what motivates him, he intends to stay on as Prime Minister. He's not going to resign, he's not even considering it. So he is going to tough it out. That's the message we got. Very statesmanlike, I have to say. Strong speech from him. That's the message he gave to the people of Israel tonight.